day 897, and had an interesting morning. Got up at 4:15 to walk the pup, and then came back in, tried to get ready, and then Jennifer was still sleeping. I was still tired, and Jennifer was like, "You didn't wake me up." I was like, "I thought you were up. You said, good morning," and I can't remember what all she said. She said, like, "Don't forget the keys or the dog bag or the dog treat," something like that. I was like, okay, she's responding, she's thinking, so she'll be up. And normally I go walk the dog, I come back and she's up and dressed or getting her shoes on. She was out cold, and so I was like, that looks like a good idea. We're not gonna make the run anyways. It was 5:30 was the run, and it was already 5:20. So she gave Kamora some water, her food, and then closed the blinds, and then back to bed. We both slept another 3 hours, so I feel rested, but I'm a little worried about where the run's gonna go today. It's gonna be another hot day, so it might be a shorter run, but we'll see. It's gonna be an evening run, a late evening run. We'll just see what we can do in the evening. But it is what it is. We just finished a little shopping at the mall. Jennifer had to pick up a few things. When we were leaving, I asked, like, is anyone else hungry? I'm hungry, and I really feel like Mexican food. Mainly for the chips and salsa. That's what gets me every time. And we ate here at Garcia's. Great food, great portions, had a great time. And then we were walking out, and they had one of those little quarter machines. And I went back, I took a step back, and I was like, oh, these are kind of like those little runs I used to get, but it was just all the bananas. But they instead of just bananas, they had different color bananas. So there was like the yellow, obviously, and the orange, pink, green, yellow, and it was just those. And I said, oh, these are almost like the ones I used to get. And then this little one back here, I was like, oh, these are runs. I used to get these, a long time ago. These are my old favorite snack. And this one.
What did you say?
Back in the day, back in the day.
Back in the day.
Give me a hard time. How old do you think I am, Charlie?
Back in the olden days.
Oh
my goodness. So she's grounded. She is grounded for the rest of 2023 after that comment.
Probably the old candy from back in the day.
You think I'm joking?
Did you tell the dinosaurs I said hello?
Oh my.
Charlie's got jokes today. Alright, time for the run. The long run is going to get switched from today till tomorrow. The plan is just to do 4 right now. Nice and easy. And then the USA game's on at 2 a.m. So we're going to try to go watch the game. We'll watch the game here, and then at 4 o'clock when it ends, then go for the long run. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I mean, it's already 8, so I don't have a long time to recover, so today is just going to be super easy and just clock in the miles today, but keep my mileage up. Got good miles this week, which is nice. Trying to hit that 50, not 50, but 40 right now. And then I believe we're gonna go try to see a movie at 9. So I have about 45-50 minutes to run. But it's gonna be a night. I was thinking, the plan was originally to go hang out, whatever, and maybe watch the movie, but somehow get back, take a long nap, and then wake up around 1 in time for the soccer game, and then go run and go back to bed kind of thing. Right now it's going to sound like more of a just stay up and pull an all-nighter thing than get some sleep. So we'll see how this goes. It's going to be an eventful weekend, and we're not even going anywhere. We're just staying here doing our usual thing. Oh, I made a mistake. Didn't check the temperature when I ran right before I started, so it's a little warm. Could have used some water on the shirt or the hat to keep me cool. Got that blow dryer feeling on the face again. Oh, I think it's just gonna be a long night of trying to hydrate. Get ready for tomorrow. Back at a usual park spot. I'm honestly just, I don't know where else to go right now. I like this little park, but man, running every day makes it tough to see the same park. It's not even that big. Maybe half a mile all the way across. But it's kind of the only route I know. I don't like being near cars from a previous incident, so I like to be somewhere where there's dirt grass and I can see most everything around me. I don't have any surprises with cars. That's all we got to work with right now, so just keep making it happen. Just keep focusing on one run at a time. And I'm sure we'll get more runs in at other places down the road. Coming up on a mile over here. There it is. First mile, 7:35. I'm feeling pretty good. Really rested, really hydrated right now, so not surprised the miles are around 7:30, even though it's warm. I'm just worried if I go any faster, it's going to take away from tomorrow. That's when I really need it. That long run tomorrow is going to be tough. No matter what pace I go, it's just going to be 90 minutes of heat. And that's, we can only do so much mentally, physically. Eventually need to stop, take water, get some salt tablets or electrolytes back in you. Something like that. And I do have a trusty headlamp with me. I don't like it on my head because it just takes longer to click up and hit it, whereas now it just, anytime I need it, quick button on the thumb finger, I'm ready to go. But again, just running around over here. Got a bike lane, which is nice, but right now there's nothing blocking the cars, so if they don't see me for any reason, not a good scenario. So I'm trying to be very aware of all the cars near me and just get as far over as I can, and then turn the light on, let them know I'm here on the side of the road. Mile 2 just came across, 7:24. So doing well, holding up. Still feel good, still feel relaxed. Trying to just settle in, back it off. Not much going through my head, just got my head in a swivel. Listening for traffic, which is good. Don't like headphones. And just giving the cars as much space as I can. And settling in, cruising along. Legs are feeling good, responsive. Feel fit, feel ready to run. I almost feel like I could be gearing up for a race this week or next week. So maybe just have to wait for Wednesday. Get back on the track. Light it up over there. Got the ambulance coming. Okay. Last light, then we're pretty much in the home stretch. Alright, mile 3 coming up for the ding. There it is. 7:30 for the mile. 22:30. 22:30 overall. So we're hanging in there, feeling good. Being pretty consistent. It's a good mark for the day. Just gonna cruise on in, zone out. Gotta head back, shower, and pretty much give Gamora food, driving the movie, getting our seats, settle in, and then get out of the movie, come back, possibly get in a nap, see how we feel after, Yes, it's a short movie though, only like an hour 30. So it shouldn't feel too long. I think yesterday's Make 2 was a little over 2 hours, I want to say. I'm not sure if that includes the previews or not. I'll have to double check on that one. I'm trying to remember the name of that movie right now. I just know it's a horror film. Something about a hand being possessed, going after people. I'll have to look up the name and give a better description afterwards, right before we sit down. I still can't remember the name. But Jennifer's always on a horror movie kick. Anytime you get a chance to watch a new horror movie, a recommendation, she's game. And right now there's a bunch of movies out. She sent me a small list and just said, can we go and when? I'd like to go see as many movies in the theater as we can. So I figure it's something quiet, relatively inexpensive. It's with the AMC Movie Pass, so it's the least we can do, right? Have a nice little time in the movie theater. I'm just keen for variety. I like all kinds of movies. But there's mile 3. Sorry. Mile 4, 7:23. Overall, right at 30 minutes. Gonna call it there. That was a good run. Today, I think everything felt good. The legs, the feet, small aches and pains were minimal. Got better as I warmed up. The heat was just tolerable at this point. I don't like it, but I know it's there. It helped yesterday hydrating all day and then running early in the morning, so everything from yesterday was built for today, and everything I did for today was just helping me maintain that level. So it worked out well. It's all done. Got about a half hour to shower, get to the theater, get our seat, maybe indulge in some popcorn and a drink, as in soda, Gatorade, Powerade. I think they have Powerade there. So I usually go for the Powerade if I get a drink. Alright. That part of the day is done. Logged in, ready to go to the next part. Let's move on forward. Got done with the movie. It was called Talk to Me. And it was very interesting. It had a very intense beginning, and it kind of cooled off for a little bit, and then it picked up again, and after it picked up, it just kind of kept progressing in that direction. It was just pretty good. Jennifer loved it. She said out of all the movies we've seen this year, this was my favorite horror movie. So I'm glad she enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It was a little intense. There was some kind of intrigue that kind of left you there, like, oh, what about this? What if this happened instead of this happened? So that's what I like about it, is when you can get out of the movie and still process it, still think about it, and then have a conversation with it. So I enjoyed it. I had a good time. Jennifer said, I'm surprised you didn't fall asleep in the movie. And I said, well, if we didn't eat anything right away. And so as long as I don't do that, I'm good. Plus the whole run kind of wound me up and got me feeling excited and energized. So that helped. But right now it is 12:05. So just under 2 hours before the USA game. I'm going to try to take a little hour and a half nap because Jennifer's excited and she wants to run a long run right after the game's over. So like the game's going to go from about 2 to 4, somewhere in there, unless they go into overtime, penalty kicks, all that. So the latest we'll probably run is 5. I don't know. That's a quick turnaround for me, so I need all the rest I can get. I'm going to see if we can push off the run till about 5:30 or 6 so I can possibly take another nap and then go from there. And I don't know, she's excited to run, so I don't know what's going to happen. I'm excited for the game, and then we'll take it after that. Take the day out that comes after that. So we'll see. But I'm checking out for the night. I'm going to get some sleep. Just run your life with health and happiness. Have a good night.